Hi everyone, my name is Daisy and welcome to my first Budget With Me video. I love watching these on YouTube, so I thought I would start sharing ours, at least part of it. And I am a bookkeeper, an independent contractor as a bookkeeper, and I also am a money coach. So I love numbers and I love watching these, and I love watching people save and all their different methods, etc. So here we are. We're gonna do July, and like I said, because I'm an independent contractor, I run my own business, I have a separate business account, etc., business expenses. And so I try to pay myself once a month, but depending on the month, I might need to pay myself twice. So we're gonna start here. This worksheet is from the Budget Mom. I had purchased her printable budget book, I believe 2 or 3 years ago. I used it for a while, but found that it wasn't really for me. I actually do all my budgeting online on a spreadsheet, but I pulled one sheet so that I could share it here. So let's get started. We're actually going to start with our bills. So again, this is just part of our budget. This is just going to be me, what I pay on my side. And then, yeah, so what my income pays. So the first one is phones. And that budget is $186. It's usually around $175, but we went over our international minutes. So I saw the bill. I think it's gonna be like $185. And then we have car insurance, which is also unfortunately very high. There's a whole backstory to that, but hopefully that will go down sometime this year. Gym is $170. Netflix is, I run it up to $16. And then medical, I'm self-employed. My husband is also self-employed, so we don't have any employers helping us with that. So that's actually $735. And then I'm gonna do, this is in Spanish, but it's our Bible school that we pay $70 a month. And then we pay, or at least from my income, I pay $200 for Guatemala. If you have family in other countries, you probably are familiar with, sending money to family. So, and then we also go to the chiropractor, and I'm estimating $365 for that for the whole month. So these are almost, you can call fixed, all of them, except Chiro is half and half. It just really depends on how many times my husband goes. For my end, I just pay a monthly fee and can go as many times as I want. So, and then, so that's fixed. We'll skip a line to show variables. So groceries, we've gone over groceries for the last 3 months. So I'm gonna estimate $600. Eating out would be next, and I plan on budgeting $125 for my end. Gas, with gas prices these days, my gas has gone up tremendously. So $270, I usually have to fill up once a week. So I'm considering getting a different car to save on gas. Personal care, so that's, shampoo, anything having to do with shampoo, bathing, brushing teeth, lotions, any type of stuff like that. I'm gonna do 50, which is kind of low, but we overspent in the last 2 months, so I'm gonna try to see if we can get that under control again. Supplements, so these are like vitamins or like protein, pre-workout type of thing. I'm gonna do 50 because I think we only need to buy a couple vitamins. And then I have what you could call, I guess, a buffer for my husband for $50. This is really more for if we need to order something for him, not urgent, but like he kind of needs it kind of deal. It's not really necessarily like him going to spend $50 however he wants. It's mostly like if he needs something, a gadget or whatever, which he's pretty good at this, meaning I don't anticipate him spending the $50. Home supplies, which is like paper towels, sponges, dish soap, etc. I'm gonna put 50. And then, oops, it looks like it's not gonna fit, but that's okay. We're gonna do RV. So we do have an RV that we actually plan on selling soon, but we have to pay registration and the insurance on it, which is kind of high. So it's $320. And then co-pays, because I do have another appointment coming up soon. I'm gonna put 40. And then the last thing, which I'll actually put here, because it's the last one on here, is we can call it storage, but it's not physical storage. It's like our iCloud. So I'm gonna put $10 there. So when we add all of this up, which will be sorry, I should have done this before, but 270, 50, 50, 50, 50, 320, 40. So total is going to be 35,557. Okay, so that's first part. The second part is sinking fund. So envelopes, I'm a primarily debit card user, but I am going to start sinking funds for various reasons, which I will explain once I do the video on that. But I don't use cash envelopes for any of this. But here are the sinking funds for now. The first one is myself. I actually had this over here before, similar to what I explained to with my husband, but I think it'll be nice to have a sinking fund as a cash envelope for myself. So I'm gonna put $50. And then the last thing on here for me is we are expecting in October, so I'm gonna put my daughter on here, and we started purchasing some items for her. So I already know 2 items that we purchased that we need to pay off on the credit card. It is $420. And this is for my daughter. Her name is Alexis. So the total there is $470. So then, okay. Okay, so now You probably noticed I didn't fill out the income. Again, just a reminder, this is what I pay for. You'll notice several things not on here that is paid for by my husband's income, such as mortgage, utilities. He does most of the rest of our savings. And then we do have a little bit of debt left that he takes care of. We have our finances combined. Everything's combined. That's just the way we like to do it. But the way I've done our money budgeting is I cover certain expenses and then he covers certain other expenses. So, what I am going to put over here is rollover from June, which I'm going to put here as actual, because it's 1,246. And then I am going to put what the total what I need to, so I'm going to cross this out, total expenses, and that is 4,027. So the way I've done this, and again, our budget is always changing. I'm making modifications. Honestly, I love budgeting and I love changing things up, trying new things. So this is just what it is right now. It might change in the future, but essentially that's what I need to be. That's what my paycheck should be, minus the rollover to cover all these expenses. So that would be, so essentially I would need to bring in 27. So gonna say Daisy, bring in 2780 70, and to cover these expenses. So that's kind of how it works on our end for now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be uploading another video after this video regarding our quarterly financial goals. We like to plan in quarters, so every 3 months. And then, like I mentioned, I'm going to start cash envelope system for sinking funds, which is exciting. I'm going to place my order, and then I'll be bringing more videos to you regarding budgeting, cash envelopes, sinking funds, and of course, if you haven't watched my previous video, I did a video on how to set quarterly goals, which is what we do. And I'll probably be making more videos on money management. So thanks for watching. Until the next video.